What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be attempting to film some sort of video today about the historic Watkins Glen street course from back in the day, where they would race Le Mans style cars, like sports cars, on this 6.6 mile course. And today I'm going to be driving it, or attempting to drive it. Hopefully I can find my way around properly. So I just came out of what would have been the final turn. Now I'm headed down the front straightaway. On my right here, this would be the pit lane. Obviously it's not fit for that anymore. But yeah, so that would have been the pit lane. We're coming up on the state park here, and what also would have been the start finish line. That's marked with a memorial and an actual start finish line, and that is right up here after the stoplight. So yeah, hopefully a pretty cool video today. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Obviously I come down here all the time. Been here 1,000 times, been to the racetrack 1,000 times, but I've never done this, so we'll see how this goes. Just gonna kind of try and record like this, right above the steering wheel. And as you see right over here on the right, that is the memorial for the start finish line, and on the road is of course the start finish line at mile 0.0 and mile 6.6. Now to try and find this right turn. I know it's right after the state park, and then once we get off the main road here, it will be a bit of a cleaner drive. Nobody on the roads, but for now on the main road, this is what it looks like. Here's the state park up here on the right, and I believe we're taking this right. I believe this, yeah, historic street course to the right. So that's what we're gonna take today, and up we go. So that would have been turn number 1, immediately into a left-hander, mile 0.1, and up the hill. This would have been a really fun course to drive, but kind of classic, you know. What were they thinking? Probably the kind of thing, like, you know, 5 people die every year, and I don't know, they raced at 50s and 60s, I believe, because the actual track was built in 60, actually I don't know, 63 possibly. Alright, so these are the signs we're gonna follow, these historic street course signs, not the state park signs, so we're heading straight. And I believe we're going to be turning right. Yeah, historic street course to the right. Trying to hold the camera as steady as possible. So now they head up this hill. Still heading up the hill. We're going all the way up the mountain here. As people probably know, the actual Watkins Glen International Circuit is up on a giant hill, if you will. So that would be to our left, a couple miles. That's where the circuit is. We would have taken a different side street up this hill, but we'd be going up the same hill, and it's quite the hill. I mean, you saw, you know, you took that first right then left-hander. There's mile 1 of the course, and it was pretty steep up the hill. So speed limit here is 55, so I might be going a little slower than that just because I'm recording. But so still on the street course, mile 1.3, the original course. They got these signs all throughout to help you stay on track. Hopefully I don't miss a turn. I'm trying to pay attention. So that was pretty flat out. I mean, you can imagine the speeds they get to here. Pretty dangerous back then. Kind of scary, but very classic type of sports car course they'd run on back then. Very stereotypical for that time. Just trying not to miss a sign here, because I know there's a turn coming up somewhere. Just not sure where. And that would be a right-hander when we get there. And here is mile 2 of the historic course. Definitely would have been a fun one to drive. I don't want to get too close to this bus here and obstruct my view, so of what this track was. So back off a little bit. Wow, he's going slow though. He's going like 30 and a 55 right now. So we get a sign here for the course up ahead. I'm not sure if that means we're taking a turn or what. He is taking the turn too, and I believe we are as well. So here would be, yeah, so we're taking this right too. So wow, this would be quite the turn for them here. To go then down this hill. Looks like a whole lot of fun though. Oh, this bus is going so slow. That's unfortunate. But down this hill, kind of looks like what would be like the opposite of the S's at Watkins Glen, kind of. Yeah, we're going 20 right now. Oh man, this is unfortunate, but able to take it in. What it would have been like going through here, obviously a lot faster. So here's the stone bridge. We'll be crossing over the gorge of the state park right at mile 3. So not quite halfway through here. But so they would go over this bridge. I looked at a track map from back then. Now I have no idea which way I'm going here. So I believe we're taking a right. I just looked at the track map, and that makes sense. You know, it's a pretty right-hander course, just like the one we got now. So I do believe I've been here before when I was younger. It looks familiar. This is the near kind of where the upper entrance of the state park would be. I think we're gonna drive by that too. But yeah, so I looked at the track map and it seems like we're still going the right direction, just waiting to see a sign of some sort. That would be nice. So yeah, we're kind of going, now we're on the other side of the state park, where the gorge that would be Watkins, that is Watkins Glen State Park. This is quite the course. I would love to play this in some sort of game. Get a recreation of what it was. Yeah, so we got another course sign up here. It looks like it's telling us to take a right, and that sounds about right. And it's at mile 3.7. So we're now past the halfway point of this historic course. Still stuck behind this bus. Hopefully they go in at hopefully it's like a tour bus that goes in at the upper entrance. And now we are back on the road we were before, I believe. And yeah, this is quite the course. Obviously, you just saw that section. That would probably be pretty treacherous, especially over that bridge. And like I said, that bridge was there. Probably very similar to what it was today, because it says Stone Bridge on the original track map. And from what I understand, the course is obviously I think it's pretty similar. It was pretty similar to how these roads are laid out right now, so it's pretty cool to kind of see what this is now and compare it to the actual circuit we got from it. Kind of reminds me more of some sort of rally circuit you'd see, which is really interesting. Bus is going so slow. Oh, we got railroad tracks up here. I also saw this on the track map, so these railroad tracks are not new either. They called this the Railroad Straight. It's a pretty fast section. Alright, so yeah, the bus is going in up at the upper entrance up here, just like I thought. Probably like a tour bus of some sort. I was behind one earlier too. It is the weekend, but I would like to get home for the truck race. All right, so now we can go at our own pace here. This is a 55-mile-an-hour zone. We were going 30 for the record. So so still on the street course. Like I said, pretty treacherous course, just like I have imagined. And we still have to go downhill. I said, like, here's mile 5. We've got 1.6 miles left to go in this circuit. But man, this is awesome. Reminds me a lot of kind of how I imagine classic Le Mans being, and how they would race kind of on public roads. And it was pretty treacherous, and nobody really cared. Nobody cared. Everyone knew it was dangerous, and they didn't care. So here's the downhill section before we get back on that main straight, all the way downhill from here. This I have driven on before. And there's a beautiful view of Seneca Lake. I'm gonna try and switch hands with the camera here. Obviously pretty treacherous the way they're coming down this hill, and I'd assume at pretty high speeds. Hopefully my finger wasn't in the camera too much today. And then we're gonna come down here and take this left-hander into a right-hander, a similar kind of chicane style corner to end the circuit just as we started it, to get on this main road. Like I said, this was a street circuit. These aren't roads that came from the circuit. So they had intersections like this that they'd have to deal with, and that's what it is. I'll try not to record these people. So we'll pull back onto the main straight here. And that's it. So this is where I started the video, right around here. This is the main straight. Obviously you can see State Park right up here to my right. And yeah, so thanks for tuning into this video. Hope it was cool. I always kind of wanted to see something like that, so now you guys can, and that was fun to do.